Hello, this is a daily session review for the day of 7th June and starting with the market environment. So, what was I expecting for the market to do today? So, if you can notice, the market is stuck inside this range, a big ass range, and it is stuck since 15th May in this range. From this area to this area, it was a clearer range, a tradable range, but right now it is a very, very shabby range, and we couldn't do anything. There were practically three parts to this range: one, this part; second, this part; and third, this part. So, the market open was very important for us today, where the market opened, and accordingly, we needed to decide where to trade. So the market opened on 15 minutes time frame, it will be more clearer. So as I told you, first part of the range was this, second part, a sub range was this, and the third sub range was this. These two dashed red lines were the weekly highs and lows, and the if you can see, the price is trading inside the weekly high and low since last many days. So I expected the market to on a smaller time frame. You can see the market is moving higher, but it was being restricted by this range, which is around 260. So as the market opened above this range, and what I expected was the price should come down and take rejection from the bottom and then go up. So this was my morning's plan, and I would trade the rejection from the bottom because it has been stuck inside this range, making higher highs, higher lows, and as soon as the price would move out of this range, it might go till 500, and this was the first profit taking point, which is 363. So around 262 to 363, around 100 points. This was my first trade. And how did it go? Well, that's another topic. That's another section. That is the open section. So how would you trade the open? I would trade the open. Actually, I'll just skip this part and go accordingly. With the hindsight, how would you define the market environment? The market environment on daily time frame is indecisive, and the market is moving from area of supply, which happens to be this, to area of demand, sorry, which happened to be this, and to the area of supply, and the area of demand is shifting towards upside. Uh, how successful were you in identifying the market environment during the trading session? I was quite successful. I knew the market is in a very stucky spot, and that's all. What signs were present to indicate this kind of environment? I already told you on the higher time frame on the daily chart, the price is stuck within this range, and it's stuck since a very long time. What key pattern features are present, and how could they have been used to identify market trend and bias? First of all, uh, the opening was sus, so I was hopeful of the market to do the exactly same thing which it did yesterday. I mean, open, go wherever, form a range, go wherever, and there also, here also, everywhere you see, it's just that. So how would I trade the open? So as soon as the market opened, it came down. It came down, and this was also one small supply area from where the market took resistance, and it came down. But on the 920 candle was also indecisive. The 925 candle showed rejection from the bottom side, so I took a trade. Entry was nice. It was quite a conservative entry, and then I waited for my risk reward to happen. But the trade didn't work. It consolidated for a very long time, and I had to get out at this point where I thought that this might be the last place. It might take support, but it did not take any support from here. So I had to get out. The exit was not good. I could have exited around this place because it was clear that the price will be coming down from here after it failed to in these two candles. It failed to continue higher. The my SL should have come down to 227 around this place. But it's fine, it wasn't a big loss. The sad part is I tried to add some position and that too ended up in a loss. That was a small mistake which I did in the morning trade. This was my morning setup for today and it failed. Trades taken. With the benefit of hindsight, was your trade based on a valid setup for the market environment? So after this trade, there was only one trade which I took. You can see over here, there was no other trade to be taken today. I knew that after this trend line was broken, here a trend line was being formed. Um, so after this break of trend line, it was very important for the price to break the low of the day, but it did not break the low of the day. Although the sell-off over here was quite intense, but it did not break the low of the day. Also, the range in which price is moving is shameful. It's so short. It's not easy to trade in this, apart from if you're scalping on a minute or 1 minute time frame from here to here. Actually, it's very easy if you trade on 1 minute time frame with the market environment of sideways structure market environment. If you can trade with that, but right now I'm not trading that. So there was no other trade available. There was this one trade over here from 198 to 280, but this is also if I show you the options price does not move at all. There is one other trade I took in Nifty, which is very important, and I need to show you guys, and we'll dissect that trade and also note down the mistakes and things which I did over there. So for understanding the Nifty's trade, we have to do the market environment review of Nifty. So going on the daily time frame. Sorry guys. So this was Nifty's chart, and Nifty's chart was much better than Bank Nifty's chart because the price was trading near its resistance, and with the gap up, it actually opened above its resistance. This was also told by Ghanshyam and other YouTubers. So this is the small resistance area which Nifty might have faced today, and above this it's a totally open place to go. Next resistance is around 756, and so we'll discuss next around next. So these red dots are the weekly highs and lows, in which so Nifty is also practically doing the same thing, but structure wise it's a bit better than Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty is totally a mess right now. And coming on 15 minutes time frame, this is what structure of Nifty was like. There was this accumulation zone, and then there was this accumulation zone, and the demand zone was shifting towards the upside. If you see here, and yesterday's close was also uh, very strong and stronger than that of Bank Nifty. It's stronger than that of Bank Nifty. This was also one of the reasons I took this trade and opened the strong close. Sorry. Yeah, so it was stronger than in Bank Nifty, but it did not give any uh, trading opportunity in the morning. I could have taken this trade over here, but the SL and risk reward was not very good, so I did not. Although the price did come down and it offered a better entry, but I was not very comfortable taking that because it opened right at the resistance, and All this thing was not developed by then. So at this point of time, when the price started respecting the low of the day, and then made a higher low, then again made a higher low. At this point, this was my major trigger, and also because Nifty is in a structurally much better position, towards biased towards the positive side, and it has been consolidating in this area since morning, very narrow area since morning. So I took this trade on retracement. As soon as there was some retracement, I took this trade, and within few minutes, it gave me very good profits. It was giving me very extremely good profits over here, and I traded only one lot, and it covered the loss which I made in the morning. uh, but as you know, Nifty moves a lot slower than Bank Nifty. So in Bank Nifty, I made a loss, maybe say 1,000 rupees. So despite this move, which is better than and larger than the move in Bank Nifty, that percentage wise, I was only able to make around 1,200. So, and my target was this. So at that point of time, I was observing this level. This was the weekly high, and it gave a breakout, and it was actually a healthy breakout. It was trading above VWAP. It was trading above 9 EMA. Everything was fine with this, but I decided to wait. And I was also looking to add, because this was a proper breakout and it's breaking out of a range since and the stock was in this range since very long time. So at around 115, I took this trade, and I thought that from here it will start going up, but it started going down. And at this point I was around, if you say 1,000 rupees, then I was around minus 200 plus the loss in the morning. So all my profits were gone. Now this drops me into the dilemma that should I have booked it over here, and or I should have, I don't know about that. But then I again waited, and around this point, as soon as it reached around this area, I booked the profits in both. So in the second quantity which I added, only made 0.06 per lot. So that was very humiliating for me, that waiting for so long, testing patience for so long, and I booked it over here. That was very bad. And I knew the price can break out of this place and go places. Uh, but I still did not do it. At many places, the price I thought that there will be a reversal at 210, bearish engulfing, then at 220, this thing. So there were so many places where I thought the price might come down, but price went up and up. So this level turned out to be very important, and the break of this level was spectacular, what we can call in trading terms. Consolidation, and then a proper breakout. So this was very nice, and I should have added over here, and keeping my SL very low around this place. Should have added, definitely I should have added. I was thinking to add, but I already added one over here, so I was not able to add more. So this was, I think it was nice addition. The price would have gone from here, but I think I wasn't ready to take loss today in this trade, even after seeing the drawdown of such a heavy drawdown. That at this point I did not want to see any loss in my PNL today. So I ended up with only uh, 3 rupees profit. So that was very sad, that I was in a very nice trade. I identified a very nice trade, but I was not able to sit in that. That is sad. But anyways, this is what I did today. Mistake is as usual. I was not able to sit in the trade. Um, I'll try to improve that. And it was a valid trade, definitely, and it was a nice opportunity I took. And trades taken with the benefit of the entry point was nice. I have no issues with the entry point, and I get provided which could have led to an improved entry. My improved entry also, I don't know whether to enter here, because this was from till 729. It was very choppy place. It's a choppy place because the bank nifty is having sort of resistance, small resistances over there. So it's fine. Okay, I'll be ending up.